Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Boom Beach episode. This time it's going to be late yet again. I did get up to a lot today, which I might even explain a little bit during the video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're taking on Dr. Terra on the Volcano Island today, so means he's going to be a little bit tougher if I can actually tap him. God damn. Where's he with my sausage fingers today? Obviously can't get him right today, but let's go ahead and take on Terra Stage 1. Now we can harvest a bit of Gunboat energy, and I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to drop our guys on the top left, and we've got 4 minutes to muck around with. So I think probably the best thing to do, is definitely come up over here to the left. Might take a little while, but it's alright. So today I got invited to the Ubisoft Sydney studios to play a bit of Rainbow Six Siege, I think it was called. But the Rainbow Six title, which is coming out, has been about 6 or so years since the last Rainbow Six title. Or Rainbow, Tom Clancy's Rainbow, the counter-terrorism type of games. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and shock that cannon because I don't want to lose anyone. And we should be good. Now, Sniper Tower can't do too much damage, but you can always go ahead and shock that assault. And drop some extra shocks. Alright. Had a lot of fun playing the game. I think it's coming out, well, before Christmas as you'd expect. But the game is a heck of a lot of fun if you have a team that knows what they're doing. You can also imagine it being a pretty fun single-player game, but playing it with some other YouTubers from Australia was a heck of a lot of fun. Alright, so if you guys don't know, I do have a second channel, so that's how I got invited, not through this channel. This channel is just way too small. Let's go ahead and go up on the right hand side up over here because I do want to stay away from this boom cannon. It might be able to go ahead and attack some of our guys, but if we hang right, we should be good. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and attack. Alright, so I'll drop 3 boat loads now. And they should all go to the right. I'll let that shock launcher just keep on shocking us because it doesn't seem like it's very high. I think it's like a level 1. What I'm going to do though, send all those guys to the shock launcher. They'll go ahead and go to the supplies, and then I'll tell them just to go over to the headquarters. Go ahead and shock everything. Oh, this boom cannon, is it going to be able to pick off more guys? Oh, it is. Damn, I'm going to have to shock him. Alright, so one guy died, but if you hang right, you should be good. I mean, cannons aren't all that worrisome against your warriors because, well, whatever unit you have in numbers, they'll do very well against the cannons, whatever type, boom or normal cannon. Let's go ahead and just get that. So yeah, guys, I do apologize also for last night's late episode. I was rather busy. Lots of things have been happening lately, especially in Australian politics. Pretty amazing how quickly things can change. Let's go ahead and attack this stage as well. It seems like it's got a couple of machine guns right next to headquarters, so we're going to have to watch out. What I'm going to do... Oh, man, what should I do? Should I really go ahead and get those warriors onto the right-hand side? It would seem so. What I'm going to do is just drop a artillery onto that boom mine. Okay. No, I won't go ahead and I'll just go... Oh, God. What the hell did I just do that for? Got to pay attention and stop blabbering. Because things like that happen then. Gonna get all my guys over here just to get some of that gunboat energy back that I oh so desperately need. And I wonder which way they're going to be going now. Are they all going to split off or not? I wonder. I'll go ahead and flare them onto that flamethrower. And I'll go ahead... Oh, missed that shock launcher. And I'll go ahead and send them onto the headquarters. I've got just enough for 2 shocks, thankfully. So I'll get the machine guns and that shock launcher. Damn, we're going to be losing a lot of guys, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we did lose quite a few more guys than I would have liked, but that's what you get for my incompetence. One of the best things about living in Australia with in terms of Boom Beach, of course, is that we get it super early. So I can still do it, still record this video pretty late, but most of my views I've noticed come in like well after the, like when I've already done the next day's event almost. That's when most people tune in. I guess you guys in America and California, of course, one of the last time zones to go ahead and be able to watch these, or at least play with Dr. Terra. Alright, so we've got 4 supplies up around here. 3 over here. We're going to have to definitely get rid of these mines though, because I think, yeah, I'm going to have to go straight up over here on the left hand side. So let's go ahead and attack. I'll send in a barrage over here, just right in the center, and that should get rid of most of these mines, and indeed it does. Go ahead and get rid of that boom mine. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and leave all these supplies, to be quite honest with you. What we're going to do though is drop all of our guys up over here, and I'll flare them onto the flamethrower. Go ahead and smoke them there as well. And go ahead and flare our guys onto the headquarters. Go ahead and throw a heal down as well. Alright, so we're going to have to be getting that shock launcher in that cannon. And I'll shock up top over here with the boom cannon and rocket launcher, and we should be all good. Throw a heal down. Actually, throw a couple down. Definitely don't want to be losing too many of our guys, and I don't think we even lost anyone there. I feel really silly about dropping all my artillery shells just in one spot during Terror Stage 3. Alright. Yeah, it was really good. One of the best things about YouTube is all those special experiences like that. Game developers just have a ludicrous amount of money. Well, at least they shower YouTubers with a sorted amount of money. Like the amount of things they were giving us. They were giving us the game, and it was very well hosted. It was only about 8 or so YouTubers, but it was all very fun, I must admit. I'd recommend anyone to get into YouTube if you're slightly interested in it, especially gaming wise. Alright, so let's go check out Terror Stage 5. Alright, now to Terror Stage 5, which is very, very difficult, I've got to admit. So let's go ahead and have a look at how much health the headquarters has. 140 plus 212,000 health. And there's a lot of defenses which we do need to worry about. So flamethrowers, machine guns close by, and of course the one shock launcher. So let's go give this a shot. Thankfully Supercell have been rather generous with the amount of gunboat energy about, so we're going to have to make the most use of that. In the meantime though, let's go ahead and clear out a path for our warriors. So going to get rid of that boom mine. Wait until that lands and the ground stops shaking, and then we're going to get rid of that boom mine and the supplies. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is just drop all our guys here right next to the bunker. We'll probably have to flare him as well. Oh, that was a pointless flare. We didn't actually need to flare, but I did that just in case because I don't want to get trapped with that shock launcher. But at least now all my guys are going to be clumping up, which isn't a bad thing at all, which is actually a good thing. We need that to happen. Let's go ahead and destroy the 2 supplies and get a smoke ready. The guys are going to be going onto that ominous hatch, so smoke it right now. Go ahead and start smoking our path, and we are going to go ahead and flare onto that sniper tower right there. Alright, made it there completely unscathed, which is nice. Got 53 gunboat energy left. And we aren't really going all that conservative with the mines either, which is nice. So let's go get 3 shocks ready. Go ahead and shock right now. And that should put us in a good position. I'm going to go ahead and throw another heal down actually. And we should be in good order before everything starts attacking us, which is going to be very soon. We'll end up losing quite a few of my guys. Very difficult stage, I've got to admit, but Thankfully, I managed to do it. It would be embarrassing if I wouldn't be able to do stage 5 with how much I've been playing the game lately and how leveled up my troops are. But thankfully, we got there. Oh, even an intel piece as well. So we're going to have to wait it out until we get to Terra Stage 6. And definitely got to hurry up because the day is almost over. And I do want to get this video. Alright, so we're on to Terra Stage 6. And I've got to admit that this is incredibly difficult. I wouldn't recommend it if you are a lower level or less strength than me. So let's go ahead and have a look at what I've boosted. I've boosted my troop health, my troop damage masterpieces, as well as gunboat energy. And then my guardians with gunboat energy and troop damage as well. And of course, a resource reward to hopefully push us over the edge. I don't even know what I'm going to be trying to build, but I'll try to build whatever I can. Let's go ahead and scout it out first. Now, the headquarters doesn't really have all that much health. I mean, it's 140 plus 263,000, which I think is very similar to stage 5. But just the amount of defenses up around here is pretty crazy with all these shock launchers. Very high level. There's only one supply on the left-hand side, so there's pretty much no point in going up over there as well. There's no point. You can use the tank strategy, or tank medics, on the left to clear out these machine guns. Could do pretty well, but let's go ahead and attack this stage. And it's very important to do the things that I do. So yeah, this is definitely a very, very hard stage. Let's go ahead and place a barrage on the right hand side of the flamethrower, right, like center right, and then we go drop one artillery shell, trying to go ahead and clear out the mines right next to the headquarters. That's pretty much perfect. We'll go ahead and use 2 smokes, something like so. Go ahead and flare on that boom mine. Oh, boom cannon, sorry. Jeez, don't know where I got boom mine from, but I knew boom was ringing a bell somewhere. We'll go ahead and smoke the headquarters and send our guys there. Go ahead and get ready with some critters, which I will send in right now. Go ahead and get ready with 2 shocks, like so. Alright, now it's really just a waiting game. Send some more critters in there. Send a health. Send another shock. Send an artillery in there. And we've got this. We're making it look so much easier than it actually was for me. I failed that so many times. It's pretty embarrassing. But we got there in the end after a fair amount of boosts. So many guys. We lost 23 only. Wow, it's pretty crazy. I was losing all 49 of my warriors for quite a while, but we managed to get there in the end. So we're going to be back with Terra Stage 7. Alright, and let's go take on the final stage of Dr. Terra, Terra Stage 7. Headquarters is 140 plus 238,000 health. So, well, I guess it is a bit, but we can easily take it down. It's just the defenses that are the problem. Now, there's a couple of shock launchers about, or at least just one, but there's a lot of rocket launchers, which we're going to need to watch out for. And I'm not going to be able to go ahead and stop this flamethrower and all these rocket launchers. So we're going to need 2 shocks on the right and 1 on the left. But I've figured out a decent path to actually go ahead and clear the way. So let's go ahead and do that. 101 gunboat energy, which is more than enough. Go ahead and send in an artillery there. And now what we do is go ahead and smoke twice on the beach. A bit like so. Go ahead and flare on the rocket launcher. Alright, most of our guys make it there unhurt, which is what we need. Go ahead and flare onto the mortar up here then. There's a couple of mines about, so you guys will end up getting hurt. Not much you can do about that. Go ahead and send our guys in. Alright, got a good feeling about this, but let's go give this a shot. Get 3 shocks ready. In a little bit. Send in a heal. As many as you possibly can. It's just a waiting game for now. Alright, this is going to go right down to the wire, but we get eaten up way too much. Oh, wow. That was close. But I'm not going to take it on again. But that's it for Terra Stage 7. That's how I'd go about doing it. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. So if you've got 49 level 17 warriors, I would not recommend taking it on. Unless you've got extremely good luck and it just comes down to the last hit. But that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And from tomorrow, they'll be back to the normal schedule. I do apologize over the last couple of days, but I've been very busy. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.